Right, welcome back everybody. As you can see, I'm in van cam. It's Saturday. I've been to work this morning. I've been invited on a British Legion Tommy sleep out at a lake, so I'm heading there now. I'm going to do that this afternoon, tonight, and in the morning I'm going to get up early, and then I'm heading off to another lake. I don't know where yet. I'm going to decide tonight, do a bit of research, see if there's anything. I've got three or four lakes in mind, see how they're performing at the minute. Hopefully there'll be some fish coming out, and then I'll choose one of them to go to. So I'll try and get some video of the lads who are fishing on this, and some pictures of fish if people catch. And yeah, that's where we're at in a minute, so I'll catch you a bit later once I'm set up.
Oh, it's a fish, isn't it?
It's a PB.
The fish.
Not even worth it, no.
I bet you would.
I fucking wouldn't. My hands can't. I've done it 2 years. Stop crouching. Stand up. Breathe in. Throwing.
Ooh, ready? Oh, you need to get in a bit.
He is. Look at the camera. And the camera! That was £1 when you go.
Oh, it's just getting dark. I've got the lights on. Quick sort of catch up. Got here, and thought I'll go around and have a word with Gaz, the owner, see where we're all going to be setting up. Most of them are already here, and as me and Paul walked down, I bumped into Paul at the gate. As we walked down, Daz was waving at us. He'd got a fish, nice 27 pounder, lovely fish. I photographed that for him, and then had a chat with him. Then walked around, had a chat with Jamie and Alan, and then down had a word with Owen. On to Gary, the owner, had a long chat with him about some bits and pieces. And then down and chatted to Paul, the other Paul. So yeah, and then eventually I was waiting for a swim to come free because of my batteries on my barra. I need to replace them, they're not going to last, so I need them for tomorrow, because I'm going. This is Saturday evening now. I've literally had the rods in about 30 minutes, so I won't have a fish to show you. I think the two pools have had one each. I see one pool, but the other pool, I think Gary said he had one. But anyway, I'll grab those photos and put them up. And we had a picture took for the British Legion Tommy sleep out. And I've just had a takeaway because I'm being lazy tonight. And bivvy is really basic tonight. Realistically, we should be sleeping outside, but it's blowing a hoolie and it's been pissing down. So I'm gonna, when I come off camera to you, I'm gonna get into bed. I know it's early, but I'm gonna get into bed. I'm gonna do a bit of research because I had a quick look this afternoon trying to find a lake for tomorrow. One of them I wanted to go to is booked up. The other one's only got one swim left on it, and so that only leaves me really 2 lakes I can go to. So my plan is, if I get a quiet night, I'm going to get up really early, and I know Gaz gets up early, so I'm going to try and rip around, have a quick sort of bit on video to him, shoot over to the other lake, and hopefully get a swim on there. If I can't get a swim on, then I'm going to turn around and come back to another lake that I know I should be able to get a swim on. So that's where I'm at. So I'll shut up, and I will speak to you tomorrow or in the night, if I'm lucky enough to get a fish. And yeah, we'll catch up, and I'll let you know more tomorrow where I'm going. And so I am now going to, let's say, get in bed and try and look for a lake for tomorrow. So catch you later. Let me know when you've done your pictures.
Yeah, I'll do mine in a minute, mate.
Let's go. at that. Look at that.
No, he's a monster, isn't it? Little fag.
Hi everyone, Gaz down at Monarch. 7 of us got together last night for the Great Tommy Sleep Out to raise money for the veterans that are on the streets for the British Legion. So I say 7 of us slept out last night. I know it's on a fishing lake, but we raised £275, so all good, to a good cause. Few fish out. Myself personally, I had a new 20 at £20 10 ounces. Lost one at 12 o'clock last night. Had a £15 6 early this morning. Cold wind last night was horrendous. Really cold wind last night. So, but I believe there was a few fish out. Some from some of the other lads. So happy days. £275 raised. Thank you for the lads for attending. Especially a big shout out to Tim for doing this video. He's a good old boy. I like him. I've adopted him. Cheers guys.
So all packed up, no definite plan. I'm just heading towards Peterborough away from Lincolnshire, and I've messaged a few bailiffs and a few people that I know, a few lakes, and just trying to see which one gets back to me first. I'm not too fussed really. I just want a lake to fish that I might stand a chance of getting a fish out, as this is my last out until we get back from Romania. So I've just spotted at this roundabout, McDonald's don't look too busy, so I might have to pop in. Way going round the roundabout, I'm nearly out of shot look. Yeah, so pop in here and hopefully one of the bailiffs or people that work at the lakes will get back to me before I bet my McDonald's. So yeah, fill that belly. Well, I'm having a bit of a bloody nightmare really. Jumped back in the cab with me McDonald's breakfast, spilt the latte all over the passenger seat and all over the cab floor, so I haven't got that. Floor's all sticky. Luckily I've got no carpets, so I can give it a wash then when I get home. One of the bailiffs got back to me. Cheers Craig. Unfortunately the app, the catch app isn't working properly. I don't know if any of you out there have problems with the catch app. I keep trying it and it's sort of 50-50 works and don't work. So I had to give up on that unfortunately. So I'm sorry Craig, you won't get your cup of tea now. Maybe next time mate. Another lake is only got one swim left on the lake. So I don't really fancy that. East Elf's still flooded, so I can't even, that's not even a, that is oh yeah, that is not even an option, so I just didn't realise it. Yeah, so anyway, I'm now heading up to Stanwick, which was one of my choices anyway, so I'm just hoping that there's space on one of their lakes, hopefully Mallard. I know Elson's you have to book, but yeah, fingers crossed some spaces on Mallard. So get up there, hopefully see Phil, see what we can do when we get there. So
in a quarter of a mile at the roundabout, continue straight.
Cheers. Yeah, so we'll see. If not, I'm gonna have to make a plan C or D. But I'll get back to you in a minute. saw, different lake, different county. I ended up making it to Stanwick Lakes in Northamptonshire, and I've set up. I'm going to get back to you a little bit later, a bit more, because I'm really hot, really thirsty. It's a lovely day at the minute, but yeah, really warm compared to what it was like last night. So I've just got in a swim. I'll tell you more about it later. I've got in a swim that I've fished before and I've got mapped out in my book. So I've just gone on to the 3 spots that I fished before, just to get the rods out so I can get set up. And then what I'll do is make another plan, and I'll probably reposition the rods a bit later on, a bit better, because they were sort of just put out on the spots. So they all went down nice. I'm happy with them. They're fishing, but yeah, I'm going to tie some new rigs, get some bait soaking, may get the spot rod out and put a little bit of bait in. It was really busy when I got here, so I've gone into this swim, and this is the one that bailiffs Phil recommended to me. So I've gone in here and we'll see. I'm just going to sit, watch the water, watch the people. There's quite a few gone off since I've set up. There is a swim I wanted to get in, but there was somebody in there, but as I walked past, I had a quick sneaky look as I walked past, and it looks like they were packing up. So we'll see if I start seeing fish down there, because I can see that swim exactly from where I am. I'll get binoculars out, and if they've packed up and the fish start showing down there, that's where I'll be moving again. 3 moves, 3 days, but I won't be moving to a different county this time. I'm going to stay on this lake whether we catch or not. So just quick, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. Right, I've got to do this video quick now because I've just had a message. Now, I don't know if you saw the subscriber social I did down at East Elf. Well, Ray was on there, and Ray said to me, if you're ever that way, give me a share, he said, because I don't live far from Stanwick, and I know he's been really poorly just lately. So I thought what I'll do is, just in case, I'll chuck a few little gifts in my barra, and if he does turn up, we'll surprise him on camera with a little gift. So you know, it's always about spreading the love and making someone happy. That's great. So I messaged him, and he's on his way down, so he doesn't know nothing about this gift. So we'll get him on camera and see if we can surprise him. But I'll just spin you around now and show you my swim. There you go. That's what I'm working with at the minute. Nice little corner swim. Wind's blowing in there, lovely. So yeah, that's what oh, look at that light. There you go. I did a feature on lighting the other week. Now look at that. Just using natural light can make a difference. Do there, look how that changes. Just using natural light, the difference that makes. So when you're doing your videos and photos, just think about that, because look, you can go from that to that in 180 using just natural light. Anyway, I better get off now because I know Ray's on his way. I'll catch you in a little while.
That was oh yes, while I'm here, come on.
Morning. Right, sorry I didn't get back to you last night. I meant to, but after Ray popped round, as you saw, we had a good chat and laugh, and then I did my tea. I redid the rods, then I did my tea, Then I sat down to answer a few messages, emails, WhatsApps, texts, all that sort of stuff, and fell asleep. And I woke up, sorted some bits and pieces out, and I thought, I'm not going to do a bit to camera snakes, it's too dark, nothing to show you, hopefully get a fish in the night. Can you see how tired I look this morning? Was it through being up with fish? No, it wasn't. Was it because the new bed has give up? Because one of my mates, he's bought it and he don't like it, he thinks it's too hard. So, and I really like it, so it is a personal thing. That's why I sort of said to you, you need to go into store and check it out. But no, it wasn't the bed. It was because I sat and watched a little bit on TV last night because it was dark, and I don't know, it was 11 o'clock, drifted off to sleep, and then around 10 to 1 my rods and alarms fucking went into chaos. A duck flew into the rods, was flying along the lake and flew into the rods and took 2 of the rods off the alarms. Luckily, quickly ran out because I just thought it was a run. I ran out, the duck hadn't got tangled in the lines, how I don't know, so I had to quickly redo all them. Just got laid down, literally 15-20 minutes later. I should have recorded it, but I thought, no, I'm not going to. It was a duck orgy around my bivvy. All the ducks from all the lakes, there's quite a few lakes here at Stanwick. I reckon every duck on the complex had decided to descend on my swim around my bivvy and have a duck orgy. And it went on from, let's say, 1ish till about 4ish. It was a fuck a duck fest. Unbelievable. It was so noisy. I got, after about the 5th time I was getting out and shooting them away, I just gave up, they just kept coming back. So yeah, must have been about sort of 5:15 this morning. I just thought there's no point, I'm just going to sit here, daylight, watch the water. Now, there was a few showing down at this end last night, to my right, slightly to my right, and a little bit long, and then one a little bit further to my right. I can't get there because there is somebody in the swim next to me. If he wasn't there, I could quite easily fish that water safely as well. But because of how the swims are angled, I can't. And it's his water, he was there before me, that's fair play. Now, from last time I was here, I noticed the fish show all over the place, and they seem to start at one end of the lake and then work their way down. So this morning, they've been showing midway down the lake. There is somebody in that swim, I think. I've seen someone, well, I haven't seen a person, I've seen them casting lead. So I can't move to there. But they are showing, they do, I'm hoping what they'll do is they'll tend to come back down this way later on, and I'll be ready for them tonight. Now, I just saw about before I'd done a cup of tea, in the corner where I am, I was watching, and a bird landed on the water, having a little swim, or probably a rest from shagging, and it got spooked. And it moved about 20 foot, and then it was swimming and it got spooked again. So I don't know whether that was a fish, but I've just reeled in one of my rods and put a leg to that, or a rig to that. So let's hope that produces something. But I've got a little bit of fizzing in front of me now. I'm going to have to investigate that, because I'm going to have a look, see if that's it. I think that's my water. So I might even just wind another rod in and just drop on that. That carries on. But that's where we're at, no fish at the moment. On this, I've been doing a little bit of research in my books and bits and pieces, and on this lake here at Stanwick, I'm on mallard. I've just seen, yeah, someone's still in that swim I want to go in. They've just walked down the swim to have a look. So I won't be moving there today. Yeah, on mallard, I used to fish Elsons the first sort of 2 or 3 years. I used to come over here, but then I started fishing mallard, because on Elsons I do like going on there. I do want to have sort of 3 or 4 days on there. Mallard I don't mind dropping on for a couple of days, and my catch rate is about 50-50. 50% catch, 50% blank. So there's some lovely fish in here, real nice fish. I'll probably tell you a little bit more about the lakes later. I see Phil, I might try and grab Phil. I don't know if he likes the camera or not, but I'll try and grab him and he can do a little bit of what the lakes have got in and bits and pieces. He sometimes rides around on the buggy. But yeah, lovely complex. So if you've never seen it and you're somewhere in the Northamptonshire area or you want to travel, then come. There's lakes for everybody. I think one's called Swan. I've never fished that. That's got quite a lot of fish in it. I wouldn't say it's a run to all, but you can have multiple catches in there, and some nice fish. Then there's quite a lot of swims on that one. Mallard, there's a couple of smaller ones. I think one's called Carp Lake, and then I think there's a couple of smaller ones. Again, I don't know much about them. Then there's Mallard, which is quite a popular lake, and these are all day ticket. Mallard's a nice lake, decent size, nice established lakes down here as well. And then you've got Elsons, which is got some real cracking fishing, but it is a harder water. So yeah, I think all of them you can just come on fish for the day. Elsons you have to book in advance, but it is still a day ticket, you just have to book in advance. So yeah, it's morning. I'm gonna treat myself to bacon and sausage this morning. Shouldn't really, I should be on my porridge, but hopefully I get a fish today to show you. If not, I'll find something else to talk about. So I'll have this, and then I'm going to make my breakfast, and hopefully the fucker Duck Fest won't turn up tonight. So fucker Duck Fest. Dear. FDF. Right, so I'm gonna go and have some breakfast anyway, and I'll catch you later. Right, breakfast done. I forgot when Ray come down yesterday. He gave me a little present as well. I wasn't expecting it. And basically, he made up these little fishing log books, and he bought me one. Quite a cool little thing, really. You got, I don't know if you better see that. I'll hold that like that, and like that. So basically, you got to pay 2 pages per trip, whatever you want to call it, and you got your venue and date, your times and winds, temperatures, method, baits, rigs, your time you caught the fish, what you caught them on, the species, and all that sort of stuff. It's like a little fishing log and catch record, and quite a cool little thing, really. I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to use it if I ever go on a syndicate again, because when I do day tickets, I've got my black book what I like to keep in, but if I ever go on a syndicate, I might keep this purely for if I ever get on another syndicate, because that way it'd be quite cool, because it'll just be the one book for the whole syndicate. So yeah, it'd be a nice thing to look back on, for references and for time fishing that lake. So cheers, Ray. I'm going to keep hold of this and hopefully use it in the future, mate. Cheers. Right, doing this quickly to the camera. I'm supposed to be here, what is it today? It's now Monday. I'm supposed to be here the rest of today, tonight and tomorrow, but I've just had a phone call, well, about half hour ago, and my daughter's gone into labour. So sometimes things are more important than fishing, so I'm packing up. Everything's packed up in the bivvy, really. Barrel's half loaded. I'm just waiting for it. It's just spinning around, just waiting for that to stop, and then I'm going to shoot home and hopefully go over and see her and the new grandchild, the first grandchild, granddad. So yeah, going to do that. So I feel that this part of Stanwick really has been left unfinished. So I've had a word with Phil, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a session on here purely so I can show you stanwick a bit better. Next time I come, I'll probably walk around, show you some of the swims, have a good walk around, and we'll get Phil on camera and have a chat with him. He can tell you more about the stock and the lakes and bookings and stuff like that. So yeah, unfortunately sometimes these things happen, so it's looking like it's going to be a double blank from me from both counties, but you know, that's fishing, it happens. I'm going to show you my blanks as well as my catches, so they're going to happen. It's still, there's a pretty cold wind coming into this corner. I ain't seen much this morning, one really early this morning, that's it. So and a little bit of fizzing down my right hand side, neither of I can get to. So yeah, I'm going to come back, I'm going to do a proper good session on it, probably sort of 3 days 3 nights, something like that. But anyway, that'll be in the future. I'll let you all know about that as when I'll come here again on Facebook, and obviously you'll see it on the channel. So just say thanks to Gaz from Monarch Lakes for the Tommy sleep out, and to Phil at Stanwick Lakes for the quick session here. So I'll leave it there and catch you on the next one. Well, the next one will be Romania, so yeah, if you don't follow the Facebook, follow that. I'll pop that down bottom there now, up there, and follow that, because we might be doing some lives for that, and some updates as we travel. We've got 2.5 days to get there, so yeah, and we're there for a week, so that'll be the next video on here. But if you want to find out more about that, go onto the Facebook and follow the journey there as well. These two run side by side. So right, thanks everybody, and sorry no fish. Well, there was fish, you'll see hopefully if the lads send them through from the Tommy sleep out.